Is that Bvlgari perfume? Facial mask? Lobster? Not all airlines are the same. Not every flight you'll take is the same. The difference becomes more stark in business. Each airline has their own unique selling point, a signature if you'd like. I'm going to go through some of the weird, interesting, and over-the-top things airlines do to stand out from the crowd in business class. The final one is a special mention for being unique for all the wrong reasons. Lufthansa. Ever wished you could go to a hotel room and ask them for a pillow with just the right amount of fluffiness, or a mattress for that matter? Well, Lufthansa does this. Well, sort of. Their seat has a unique capability of controlling the firmness of the cushion. You can adjust the inflatable air cushions built into the seat to make the seat soft or hard. It may be a small thing, but I've tried it personally and it makes the experience all the more better. Now, if you're enjoying this video, why not consider subscribing? I'd really appreciate it. Okay, moving on to Japan with Japan Airlines. Now, anything Japanese will always have some cultural significance, and the national carrier is no exception. First off, they have a relatively unique layout of 222, but with each seat having direct aisle access. This is due to the staggered layout that allows for a narrow path to exit from the window seat. The most unique thing about JAL has to be the amenities. Their amenity kit includes an eye mask to refresh your face, and they provide not a full pajama set, but something that resembles a cardigan to wear to sleep. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but let me know in the comments below if you know what this actually is. To top it off, the toilets in JAL, as you'd expect, are the electronic ones with the bidets that make you truly feel like you're in Japan. These toilets are available in all classes and also in fellow Japanese airline ANA. Alright, moving on to KLM. Now, speaking of culture, there's also Dutch culture, of course. And when you think of Amsterdam, you think canals, windmills, and historic old houses. To make you feel right at home, the toilets on board have this amazing Dutch wallpaper with Dutch houses everywhere. As well as this, each passenger gets one of these collectible houses that's filled with Dutch gin. Each blue house is modelled on dozens of real Amsterdam houses. It's a nice touch. Okay, Finnair. Now, long-haul business class is synonymous with one thing. Flat beds, of course. Most of the time, with the push of a button, the seat electronically becomes a flat bed. But Finnair's latest A350 business class does not recline. Let me explain. The leg rest folds up and creates a lazy personal space to relax or sleep. This sure beats Singapore Airlines or Air New Zealand, where you actually have to get out of your seat and ask the crew to fold the seat down. It also beats other airlines where the mechanical seats always have the risk of malfunctioning. This is simple yet brilliant elegance from Finnair. Well done. Okay, Malaysia Airlines. Now, I don't want to compare catering as it can vary wildly and people have different tastes, but I have to make a couple of exceptions. The first exception is Malaysia Airlines and their world famous satay. This is hands down my favorite entree in the sky. It is just that delicious. Before the main meal service, the crew will come out with chicken and beef skewers, and best of all, you can order seconds. Just delectable. Singapore Airlines. The second exception I make for food is Singapore Airlines and their book the cook service. Singapore Airlines are serious about providing a consistent product all over the world. Using this service, you can pre-order their wonderful selection of meals for any flight around the world, including the favorite, Lobster Thermidor. This is something unique to the industry, and Singapore Airlines deserves kudos for being able to provide something like this. Okay, Qatar Airways. Now, we've all heard of the Q Suite. What an exceptional product. Airlines really like to overhype themselves, but for Qatar to call this first in business is really not off the mark at all. Privacy doors, as well as the ability to turn 2 seats into a double bed or 4 seats into a communal quad pod, is really a game changer. Qatar Airways also offers pajamas and dining on demand, things that are only usually available in first class. Okay, moving on to Emirates. Emirates is the only airline that can say with confidence that they can provide an in-flight bar to business class passengers, given the sheer size of their A380 fleet. This is a great place to socialize and order signature cocktails and snacks. Their amenity kit also leaves no stone unturned. Teaming up with Italian luxury brand Bvlgari, they provide exceptional items like a full shaving kit for men, as well as signature perfumes for both the men and women. The kits themselves are so luxurious that many end up using them as their permanent toiletry bags. Just take a look at some of these. Air New Zealand. Finally, we must make mention of Air New Zealand. Now, kudos to them, there will be a new product coming up soon which includes beds in economy class. I covered that in my recent video on the Skynest. If you haven't seen that one yet, the link is in the description. At the moment, Air New Zealand are still left with this business class. Seats facing away from the window. What were they thinking? No privacy, very limited storage. It is little wonder that these seats are being phased out. Unfortunately, Air New Zealand is unique amongst major airlines in business class for all the wrong reasons. At least for now, anyway. What do you think? Which unique features of business class were the most interesting to you and why? Which airline has the best business class? Leave a like and comment below. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep flying high.